Glad y'all came over today. I got a question real quick for you. I want y'all to come over here. I'm gonna show y'all something real important now, okay? I'm gonna show y'all something real important. Who is this man right here?
Jesus.
That's who you think? Okay, if that's Jesus, who's this?
Take your time, huh?
Don't be nervous, bro. We out here. We out here. Y'all just like I you. If that's Jesus, then who's that? I'm gonna tell you something real quick. That's not Jesus. Jesus don't look like that. I'm gonna show you why real quick. I'm gonna show you why real quick. Now you good, stay on that side. I'm gonna show you why real quick. This image is nowhere in the Bible. You know the Bible is where you go to read about Jesus, right? Well, y'all go to church, don't you?
Yeah.
The Bible is where you go to read about Jesus. Did you know that Jesus is actually described in the Bible? Y'all didn't know that, did you? You just go off of what you see on TV. I'm going to read it to y'all real quick, and I want y'all to tell me if this is what it's describing, okay? All right, give me Revelation chapter 1, and let's start at verse, we're going to just start at 14.
Take your time.
So, in the book of Revelations, John the Revelator was being shown a vision while he was on the Isle of Patmos, right? He was in prison. He was in prison for teaching the Bible.
Yep.
And he was being shown a vision. And I want you to see what the vision is that he saw of Jesus Christ. Read.
Revelation chapter 1 and verse 14.
Come on.
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
So it said the hair on his head and the hair on his face were white in color, but woolly in texture. So watch this real quick. Hold on real quick. Does this guy have white colored hair? Do you know what woolly means?
Like curly?
Yeah, touch your hair. That's woolly.
Right.
Your hair looks just like a sheep wool, right? That's what woolly means. It's like that 4C, that coarse hair. Your hair is like that too, it's just short, right? It says his hair was white in color and woolly in texture. This dude don't got that, do he? Okay, that's strike number 1. Read.
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
Come on.
As white as snow.
It was icy white. Like, you know how when you see older people and their hair turn gray? That's what it was talking about with Jesus the Christ. It said his hair was white in color like white snow, but it just meant it was fully gray, right? Read.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
Now, when it says his eyes were as a flame of fire, it don't mean he shot fire out of his eyes like an X-Man or nothing like that. It just means that the whites of his eyes turned red. That's in the book of Genesis 49 and verse 12. So when you see the whites of his eyes, they're red, right? This guy, his eyes look icy white, don't they? So that's another strike against him. So it's not seeming like this young man, that dude right there is Jesus, is it? It's not seeming like it. Now that image right there looks a lot more like what we're reading out the Bible, don't it? All right, let's get something else. Let's finish that off. Read.
And his feet.
So, his feet, right? I can see your feet. You got Crocs on. I can see what color your feet are, right? They're the same color as the rest of your body, ain't they? Right? So they saw his feet. Let's see what color his feet were.
And his feet like unto fine brass.
So brass is a dark brown color. You know what? Like the color of a penny, right? So your skin is about the color of a penny, ain't it? That's what it looked like. You done seen different color pennies, right? Your skin is the color of a penny, ain't it? That's what color brass is. Brass and copper have about the same color tone, right? But let's see how dark this brass was. Read.
As if they burned in a furnace.
So if you take something and you set it on fire, when you put it out, what color is it going to be?
Black.
It's going to be black, ain't it? So he wasn't just a brown man. He was a very, very, very dark brown man with white woolly hair.
That's right.
And eyes red where the white part's supposed to be at, right? So who is this?
Right.
Because that's obviously not who. That's not Jesus. Now, we're not saying that is exactly what Jesus looked like right here, right? But that is a more accurate description than that guy right there. You understand? That's a complete lie. They They took their images and gave one of their people, this man's name is Caesar Borgia. He was an actual guy who lived, but he was an evil dude. He did everything against God. He was nothing godly about him. This people that look like this, they're not godly. They can't be godly. They can't be. It's impossible. You all are supposed to be the godly ones on the earth. You understand? Y'all are of the children of Israel. That's what y'all nation is. You know, if they ask you, hey, what's your race? You'll say you black or African American, right? That's not what you are. That's not what you are. You, switch places. You are of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. Y'all understand that? That is the most important thing that you will ever learn. They're not going to teach you that in your schools. They're not going to teach you that in these churches. They're not going to teach you that anywhere else. Only your brothers, the prophets, these men right here, are going to teach you who you really are. You understand? So I got a question. What is your father? Is your father just American black, or is he Hispanic? Is he Jamaican, Dominican?
American black.
He's American black. So you are what your father is. It doesn't matter what your mama is. You may look like her a little bit, but you are what your father is, okay? So you are from the tribe of Judah.
Judah!
Understand that. Y'all are from the tribe of Judah. Do you know who else is from the tribe of Judah? I say that to say, do you know who else is from the tribe of Judah? You from the tribe of Judah. You from the tribe of Judah. Watch this. Give me that.
Hebrews chapter 7 and verse 14.
Read.
For it is evident.
So it's evidence in this Bible
that our Lord sprang out of Judah.
Our Lord. Who is our Lord? Jesus Christ, right? He came from the tribe of Judah.
Right.
What do you look like?
My dad.
What color is your skin?
Brown.
It's brown, right? What kind of hair do you got?
Wool.
It's woolly hair, right? So if somebody, when it says that Jesus was from the tribe of Judah, it means that he's from the exact same family as you. So that means he has to look like what? He has to look like you.
That's right.
That's why it's very important to know where you came from. Jesus Christ is the most important character that has ever stepped foot on this earth.
Right.
You understand? He's the most important character that ever stepped foot on this earth. You know? He don't look like them.
No.
This people right here did this to us. Could the people of God do this to us? They're not the people of God, are they? It's not possible. It's not possible. They still do stuff like that today. They still making slaves today.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you. It's nation time.
And finally, my brethren, be strong.